So you lovely lot, I'm very excited about today's iron, or hitting today's iron. It's an iron that's been named after Smurf evidence. Get it? Blueprints. Smurf, blue? You still not get it? Okay. So guys, today we're testing the new Ping Blueprint S irons. One half of a new blueprint pairing. I've got the other one, just give me a second. Where is it? I mean, that is some outstanding duo. Blueprint S, Blueprint T. Blueprint T review is coming up very soon. I mean, the S is pretty, but that T is delicious. So the new Blueprint S, one half of a new Better Player range by Ping. And you just look at this and there's not a, it's just lovely. It really is. Still not sure about this, honestly I'm not, but apart from that, beautiful. It's a blueprint name that they just have to get right. After the original, that was nothing short of outstanding. These have to be good. Now we've got an S and a T, can be used as a split set, we'll go into more detail with that. But yeah, it's all about the S today, cavity back, extremely clean, lots of technology, bit of forgiveness, a bit of a, you know, cozy hug again, which we might need today. It's -4 outside. So let's get straight into it. We've got the 5 iron, the 7 iron and the 9 iron to test. I'm going to hit a few shots first with the 7 iron and then we'll start from the 9 and work his way up. But if you guys want to see these out on the course, I know I do, hit that thumbs up, and if we get 3,000 likes, we will take these out to a very, very nice golf course, a deserving golf course for these beauties, to see how we get on in a few holes, a little challenge. So down at the ball, it looks very player-like. It's very thin top line, very thin small head profile, to be quite honest with you, and then the iconic white stripe in the lower groove, which is very Ping-esque. There's no confusion as to which brand this is. So yes, down at the ball, you know this is definitely Better Player. Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely. Buttery soft. And it's crazy a mentality with an iron like this. You look at something that's hollow, bit bigger, I just want to smash it. This, I just want to finesse it down there. Let's finesse it close, shall we? Finesse. That was struck. And this is, I'd say 181, 182 carry I'd probably expect with something like this with a coarse swing. If we wanted more, we could definitely get it. But as far as I'm concerned, that is absolutely perfect. It's very crispy. Look at this. And what you'll notice is a pattern. One of the reasons you go for a club like this is it's just consistency. Same distance. So not only dispersion if you've got the right strike, left and right, but you've also got the same dispersion front and back. So if you said to me, I'll describe Ping in 3 words, I'd choose traditional, premium, and the third one would be experience, which is exactly what you get in the Blueprint irons. You know these guys know exactly what they're doing. Forged with an 8620 carbon steel. The new Blueprint series is a result of all the Ping staffers getting together, grabbing the engineers and saying, look guys, this is what we want to see, hear, feel, and see. I said see. See again. See twice, which is why it's so compact, so thin, and so very sexy. It's so rewarding when you strike it. You've got that Better Player feedback when you just don't quite get it. But I've not seen anything different from a 182.5. I feel like I've hit that every single shot. So the first one was a bit higher. We've got a 183, 189, 189, 187. So this is what I'm saying. It's a very tight dispersion. You always associate dispersion, like I say, left and right, but for better players and obviously selecting the perfect club, you don't want these hot shots. You don't want one that goes 5, even 10 yards further, because that could result in disaster. Now I like the idea of potentially having these in the longer irons. There's a bit of tech going off as well in the cavity in the longer irons, and then maybe move into the T in the lower stuff. It would be a lovely split set. But despite the size, very, very easy to hit. All day. All day. I could stand here all day, busking Ball striking busker. Ball striking busker, what a name that is. So that was a bit Healy, a bit Zorro through, but no trouble. And that one's hit. So that's the difference. The struck is tasty. The ones you just don't quite get, you get that better player, still very forgiving, but you get that little bit of a drop off and immediate feedback when you don't quite catch it. So let's hit some 9-irons and then we'll go to the 5-iron. So the days are gone where traditional irons we didn't have much tech. It used to just be a bit of metal on a stick, traditional lofts, and go and enjoy yourself, mate. Now, more and more tech's included as the years go on to help us out, because even the better players need help, so they say. And in the last few years, that's come in the way of progressive spec and tech technology. So we know we've got different requirements from the top to the bottom of the iron set. In the long irons, we need a bit more assistance. In the shorter, we need more spin and more control. That's exactly what we get in these irons. In the long irons, we've got that precision pocket forging, elastomer insert, frees up weight, more forgiving, which is exactly what we need in the longer irons. That's in the 3, 4 and 5 iron, and then the 6 iron all the way down to the pitching wedge is obviously more the scoring and precision. So these have been finely tuned for that control. Wow, the 9-iron looks quite lofted, I've got to say. Very, very nice. It's a lovely shape again. Goes out towards the toe, a bit thicker, and then naturally thinner towards the heel. It's a lovely, soft, forgy feel. Lots of forginess. And I feel very confident in knowing that my gapping will be very solid with these. We've not got particularly strong lofts. I put the specs down below, 7-iron, 37 degrees, but obviously with Ping you've got the power specs and all different sorts of specs, traditional specs, I think they're called retro specs actually. But all that's doing is moving your iron range up or down in your bag to really compensate for everything else you've got in there. What more do you want? It's a lovely sound and an even better feel. And just like the I230 to the blueprint irons, these two irons, the T and the S, feature the same lofts and shaping, so they blend perfectly. 2 sets into one. Love that idea. We can make use of that cavity support in the longer stuff and then work our way to the T for more precision as we work through the bag. Chef's kiss. Pricing, I'll put it on screen now, not cheap. We'll go back to the 3 things I spoke about. This falls under the premium category, of course, and you get everything you pay for. So if you're looking for a set of irons and this is your bracket, give them hit, really, you've got to. And so now the longer stuff, this is what I was saying about the cavity. It's called precision pocket forging. And it's a fancy word for having a little pocket in the cavity, which frees up weight, allows them to, I assume, distribute it more to the perimeter because it adds to the forgiveness in the 3, 4 and 5 iron, where you need it most. But this is thin, it's thin, but it's beautiful. Oh, I mean, out to the right, but it should be releasing back. That is sweet feeling. Yeah, big fan. Big fan. Hit that one. Wow, 219. Good spin. Great spin numbers, aren't they? Look at that, 4791 with me 5-iron with a right to left ball flight. That's absolutely dob on. Yeah, getting me slightly toey, which is why we've got that a bit more excessive right to left with low spin. It's quite high in the toe, but that's just perfect. Again, this is like waiting for your turn on the pool table. Put your coin down. It's my turn. Now I'm staying on. Go away. That is right, but strike was nice again. Still coming back, trying. So you can see here, just explanation of spin and numbers here. 202, that went a lot shorter due to the RPM, but also dynamic loft. I was stuck and really fanned that one open, so that's the reason for that. Love it. Love it. I won one. Right, let's have a look at the numbers. So let's have a quick look at the 9-iron numbers. 153 carry, 7242 with that shape. Big right to lefts. Not particularly well struck, but again, absolutely beautiful experience. It was to hit those. 7-iron I did hit well, all 7 around the green, you know, let's be honest. 5.837 on the spin, 180 carry, 186. So again, I could churn this out up towards a 200, and I could even, like, we've got that power settings in the specs. If you want to get that stronger loft, go for it, you know, if you want to hit it further. But these are very traditional lofts as standard, and as I said, as I stand over it, I don't want to give it loads, I just enjoy hitting them. So hence why we've, you know, it's a little bit less than we'd probably usually see, but I felt very in control of them, which is important. And then we get to the 5-iron, again, very solid, 212 carry, 4.8 on the spin, nice little right to left going, again, felt very in control. Lovely experience all the way through the irons, felt great. If you want a bit more forgiveness, I would look probably a little bit elsewhere. It is more forgiving than that of the T. That'll be a very interesting one because they are very bladey. But still, if you require that, you know, like I say, a bit of assistance behind the ball, I would look somewhere else. So guys, make sure you hit the subscribe button, bell notification. Love these irons. I mean, I didn't expect anything else. I could have not hit them and told you that they were going to be good. But still, if you've hit them or you want to hit them, comment down below and tell me your thoughts. I'd love to hear it, I really do.